Hi, Angel here. It's September 16th, 2014, and I thought I would let everybody know how I've been doing with the new prosthetics and with my new leader dog, which I received from Rochester Hills, Michigan. One trick I'm going to tell you about the prosthetics I found out, and it took a lot of adjusting to for me because I am a runner and I was having trouble getting into my running and feeling comfortable, was the eyes would move quite a bit. And you would hear a click, 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 and that's the socket rubbing against the prosthetics. But in time, that gels out, and you don't get that anymore. So stick with it. That'll go away. I know sometimes it can just irritate your nerves and rub you wrong, but if you just stick it out, it's going to go away, and it'll really help you enjoy your runs again. I did find, going through all this process and all the surgeries, that you got to look at when you lose a limb or an eye or any kind of part of you. That's a grieving process. We really do go through one. We go through anger at first, we go through denial, we go through sadness, and then finally we go through acceptance. I have found that once you hit the acceptance, it's up to you which way you want to turn. You can be happy and make everything good and just take each day as it is, and I learned that by doing that, by smiling and saying have a great day to the first person, and then the next person, it starts a pattern, and that pattern becomes who I am. Where you could also go the other way if you so choose, and that says, woe is me, I'm miserable, my life is terrible. My advice to you, take the smiling route. It makes life a whole lot easier and a whole lot more fun, and you have a lot more friends. So that makes it pretty cool. As for taking the options of getting a dog, I was very uncomfortable not being able to see, very fearful because I didn't feel like I had control. And I was always the type A personality. You know, everything in its place, had an order, control of this. I knew the pattern was going to happen for the day, had everything scheduled out. And after I lost the ability to do some of that, then I got nervous and I couldn't figure out what I was going to do. And then I decided to go ahead with the coaching of my friends and my school to go ahead and get a leader dog. And I went to Leader Dog in Rochester Hills and received my sight dog, and he is fantastic. He's giving me more courage, and he keeps me going, and what he does is he gives me that piece that was missing of security. Ryder will let me know if someone's near the door. He lets me know if anybody comes up the walkway. He tells me when I'm outside if someone's near me, if they don't speak. And let me tell you, people sometimes, I don't know if they're fearful of the blind or if they're just afraid they're going to startle us, but they don't speak until you're right on them, and then you jump out of your skin, which I wish people would understand. It'd be a lot easier if you'd say, hi, how are you? How's your day? What happened to just socialization when you walk down the street and speak to people? It makes our lives much easier because then we realize where you are. We're not going to run into you. You don't have to fear us. And it's kind of a joint situation to where you share the ability to help each other with just a simple communication of hi. So I'm just telling you out there, people, if you run into one of us that are blind or visually impaired and we have our dog or a cane, don't be fearful. Just say hi to us. We're actually very nice people, and I swear we won't bite you. So, but to my friends out there who are dealing with the same thing I am, I just wanted to tell you, don't give up the struggle. I know some of you I spoke with recently have just gone through their socket surgeries. Talked to 2 who went through their first wedge surgery. And funny thing, I talked to probably 6 in the last month who just lost their retinas and are dealing with the whole procedure. And so that's why I do these videos. These videos are not for the person, everyday person who just wants to know, hey, what's it like for someone? But yet, it's for the people going through it and their families. So their family members can say, hey, you know, mom, dad, or my brother, or sister has lost their retina and they're scared and I don't know how to deal with them. This is to help us all. It's a way to say, hey, you're going to make it through this. Keep your family close and your friends close. They're going to be your great strength when you need it. And don't ever, ever give up. The thing that saddens me the most when I went to Leader Dog to get my dog, and I saw it at the hospitals when I went through the surgery, was the people that just give up. They just say, okay, I've lost my sight. I'm going to go home and sit on my couch and do nothing. Don't. You're missing such a great life out there. Get up, go out, go for a walk, speak to your neighbors, go to the show. They do make assistive devices at all shows that describe the movies to you. So what, you can't see the screen. It's still fun to sit in that chair and listen to that movie in your ear, and you can feel the people around you and all the things that are going on. So don't give up. Just because you've lost your sight, or you've lost a retina, or you've lost an eye, don't give up, because you're going to start seeing more now than you never saw before, because we actually are more open to accepting and dealing and finding joys in places where when we had eyes we were too busy looking at something else to realize they were there. So I just want to say, hang in there. It's going good. I have my bad days. I have my good days just like everybody. But I am going to take that high road of happiness and say, here we go. What's my next day going to be like? Let's have fun with it. The roller coaster ride's either going to go up or down, and I can either scream or I can just close my eyes and ride through it. So God bless. Have a great day, and hang in there, my friends.